Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire, and I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about it's normalized to talk about nonsense and wild things. You know what I'm saying? Um, if you notice, like anybody could just get out there and just say something crazy, and it's as though everybody embraces it. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody embraces when somebody says something wild or somebody says something crazy, somebody says something stupid, like everybody embraces it, everybody supports it. You know what I'm saying? That's because it's normalized. Like it's as though it's already set up, you know what I'm saying? To whereas you could say the wildest things and it almost looks like you're getting away with it, you know what I'm saying? Like you could just say anything and just stick your chest out. Like you could just say something wild and stick your chest out and nobody will really say anything. Nobody will be like, hey bro, you tripping. Like a lot of people would just kind of like support it and agree with it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure y'all notice that's how things are set up. That's how kind of like society is set up to whereas people just feel comfortable saying like crazy stuff, wild things. And it seems as though there's no consequences for it. It seems as though they're getting away with it. And the reason why I say it seems is because nobody really gets away with anything when it comes to God, bruh. But, you know, in a regular perspective, it looks as though they just saying all this wild stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could literally just say anything, bruh. Like, it's almost like there's no filter to how stupid you can talk. Let me repeat that one more time. It's almost as though there's no filter to how stupid you can talk, and people will still embrace what you said, and people will still support and even a lot of them would agree with what you said. You know what I'm saying? You could just say something like crazy, bro. Like it's like stupid stuff is just way more pushed and way more promoted than when you speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could just say something wild, something that don't even make sense, bro. That's why y'all be seeing like all these clips of all these clips of all these different influencers and streamers and this and that, and they just be saying a lot of wild things. And why is that so much promoted? Why is it so normalized for people to just say wild things? Things that's really like not honoring God whatsoever. Things that's just wild. Like just say wild things. Why is being wild so supported? Why is being wild so praised, bruh? You know what I'm saying? That because the society is already let me slow down my words. That society is already conditioned to love nonsense. Society is already conditioned to love wild things and nonsense. So of course when somebody says something wild, people is just going to support it. Somebody could literally just create content talking about, let's just think of something wild, something stupid. Like somebody could create content talking about pizza for president. Like I'm voting for pizza to be the president in the next election or whatever. And if they create like a clothing line or something or like a brand, people will literally support it. I'm like, bruh, why is people supporting stupid stuff? Why is people supporting nonsense? And it seems as though they are getting away with it. Keyword, it seems. But nobody really be getting away with nothing because God sees everything. God sees everything that we do. You know what I'm saying? God is watching us. So if you choose to live a certain type of lifestyle, you gotta reap what you sow. You gotta reap the consequences of your own decisions. But I'm just giving you example. Like you could just say anything, bruh. And y'all know like a lot of these influencers and streamers and this and that, Twitch streamers, and they have no filter. They just really say whatever, wild things, whatever nonsense. Not understanding that what is all this nonsense and what is all these wild things that you're putting out there? What is this How is this stuff honoring God, bruh? Is this stuff honoring God, or is it honoring the devil? This stuff is honoring the devil, bro. This stuff is honoring the kingdom of Satan, bro, in darkness. Because all you're doing is just promoting a bunch of nothing. This stuff is not going to help nobody. It's not going to heal nobody. This stuff is not going to set nobody free. This stuff is not going to set people free from going to hell. This stuff is not going to save souls from hell. A lot of this stuff is just nonsense and trash, bro. But that's what everybody supports. Everybody will literally put their all behind the stupidity, bro. But when it comes to like speaking the truth and real stuff, people would not, you know what I'm saying, majority of people is not going to show up. It's like what the Bible said, the narrow path, the hard road, nobody shows up on that. Like the hard path and the narrow road, nobody shows up. And everything the Bible is talking about, you know what I'm saying? There's different scriptures in the Bible, and you really see it in real life. You really see it in real life. When you really putting out the truth and you're speaking the truth, people is not really embracing that. People is not really supporting that. But let you say something wild. Let you say something crazy. Why you think all these influencers who are based around talking wild and talking crazy and talking filthy, why you think they are promoted? Why you think they are praised? Because they are on the, you know what I'm saying, they are on the road that leads to destruction. They are on the road that leads to hell. That's why they are so praised. You know what I'm saying? You see these Bible scriptures playing out in real life. You see these Bible scriptures playing out in real time, bruh. Real life, real time. It's real, bruh. The influencers who are, let me slow down my words, I'm glitching my words again. The influencers and the people who are leading people to hell, those are the ones that get the most praise, the most support. Why is you praising and supporting somebody who's leading you to hell? Don't you see how twisted this world is, bro? People will embrace and support somebody who's leading them to hell, bro. But let you try to speak the truth and try to lead these people to heaven. That road and that journey and that path is almost always empty, bro. Almost always empty, because these people, man, they gonna go where they are being led to hell. That's what they love. People love being led to hell, bro. People love being led to hell. Let's say you had like a bus driver, and the bus driver, on the bus it says, well, it could say hell on the bus, but at the same time, it's a lot of deception. Sometimes it's going to look like it's not even going to be written hell on top of the bus to where everybody sees that the bus is going to hell. Sometimes it's just going to be designed to look real good on the outside. You know what I'm saying? To look real pleasing on the outside and this and that. And even on the inside, you may look on the inside, you know, it's comfortable and this and that, but it's still leading you to hell. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just disguised. Sometimes the path to hell is disguised a little bit, because the devil just likes to disguise things, but it's still leading you to hell, whether it's disguised or not. It's leading you to hell. And some of this stuff be just obvious that it's leading you to hell. Stuff is obvious that it's leading you to hell, but it's like people don't really care, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you could literally create content talking about the most random things, and it will get embraced. You will get supported for it. It will get embraced. People will be like, man, like, it's like you always have some type of fan base when you're talking about something wild and something nonsense and something stupid. Like, you always have some type of fan base because people love that. You know what I'm saying? And but when you speak in the truth, that's when you get the most hate. When you're trying to put out the truth and really set people free from their curses and try to help people get free from their demons, that's when you get the most hate, because the demons within those people, they don't want them to be saved. So Those people don't want to change. They don't want to be saved. So that's why when you promoting the truth, that's why you get hate. Is because people don't want to change, bro. That's really what it boils down to. But that's just basically all I wanted to talk about, man. Peace.